Get up, you son of a bitch!
Cause Pawns Drunk loves ya.
Tuesday, baby. Punch Drunk. Boxing. Let's go. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like. You already know. The Hayate, the best delivery, the crazy motherfucker. Let's go.
Yes, indeed. Let me tell you what I need.
What?
I need money. Don't need fame.
Okay.
No fame, no fame.
What?
With all my might. You know how I do it. I don't even need no music. Uno, dos, tres. No music. No music.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. You already know this is Pawns Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Woo! Shine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Drama in the sport of boxing. Drama, my friends. Drama. Yo, first and foremost, God bless each and every one of y'all. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Is it a Tuesday or a Monday? Is it a Monday or a Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Y'all already know when, you know what I'm saying, when you're working a lot, you feel me? You staying up all night. You feel me? You just lose track of time of the day. 2026, I believe, is going to be an explosive year in the sport of boxing, like I've been saying. Like I said, 2025, I think that 2026 was going to be an incredible year. And I'm liking. Shout out to Netflix, most valuable promotion. Shout out to Ronda Rousey back. You know what I'm saying? Francis Ngannou back. Shout out to Nikisa. Shout out to Jake Paul doing their thing. Shout out to Amanda Serrano, the 7th Division World Champion, featherweight undisputed. La Reina de Boxeo doing the thing. You feel me? Also, shout out to most valuable promotion for locking that deal. That ESPN deal. Most valuable promotion doing their thing. You know, I got to give credit where credit is due. I got to give credit to all the power entities in the sport of boxing. Shout out to PBC. We got a big fight coming up. We got Keith on Tom Thurman. You know what I'm saying? One time versus Sebastian Fundura. You know what I'm saying? The Towering Inferno. Not the Disco Inferno from the WCW, right? Not the Disco Inferno. We got Sebastian Fundura, Keith One Time Thurman. Is Keith One Time Thurman gonna turn the clock one last time? I got Keith by upset. I got Keith. I got One Time. I got Samson. But not more Samson, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Keith, let it go just like me. Let it go, Keith. Keefy. Let it go. Shout out to the members, Savage in the building, Savage in the building, yo, become a member, you haven't become a member of Punch on Boxing, Low Nose Boxing in the building, Low Nose Boxing, no. Shout out to the members, Caesar, con la bandera de Mexico, Taco Tuesday today, my friends, Burrito, we have everything, Fajitas y nalguitas y tequila today. Fajitas, nalguita, tequila, Fajita, yeah, that's over the Duke show, right? Fajita, faldita, tequila, That's what it's all about. Shout out to PBC doing their thing. We also hear that Devin Haney, the 3-division world champion, in negotiations with Romero. And speaking about Romero, we're going to be talking about what Claressa Shields said, that she could be Rolly, that she could be a man, that she could beat the man, right? We're going to be talking about that. There's going to be, you know what I'm saying, masculine women coming out here saying, well, she can. She's a very skilled fighter, Punch. What do you know? You're not God. You can't say what will happen. You know what I'm saying? Should we give Claressa Shields the benefit of the doubt? Or she going crazy? Or she just a marketing genius? Is she delusional or she's a marketing genius? That's what we're going to be talking about. Because let me tell you like this. That's one thing we can't front is Claressa Shield. It is a trending subject, not only in the sport of boxing, but in hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know she's in a how you say a hip hop relationship with Papoose. And you know what I'm saying? When we talk about Papoose and we talk about Remy Ma thing and we talk about Claressa Shields and we talk about her character, we talk about her fights, we talk about she's the GOAT or not. You know what I'm saying? She's doing a lot of interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people talking about her, a lot of content creators talking about her, a lot of journalists writing about her. She's talking about her. Women boxing is good. Women boxing is good. Content is good. Drama is good. Chaos is good. You know what I'm saying? So talking about aside from that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're going to be talking about. But let's have a little rundown. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Al Heyman, TGB, Tom Brown, PBC. It looks like 2026. Sufa and PBC is going to take over. Yeah, I said it. Sufa or suffer, whatever you want to call it. People going to suffer with Sufa. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dana White. Shout out to Paramount, $7.7 billion. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Khan. Shout out to everybody. I think that Sufa is really going to take over 2026. They already got like 4 or 5 events. Top Rank only had 1 event. Golden Boy Promotion only got 1 event, but it's going to be other. They got an event. You already know Sims Jr. that killed the momentum of Elvis Rodriguez back then. Sims Jr. going to be performing versus Arnold Barbosa. Arnold Barbosa, last time we see him in the ring was in Times Square when he lost to Teofimo Lopez. When Teofimo Lopez looked right. When Teofimo Lopez looked good. When Teofimo Lopez was working on all cylinders. When Teofimo Lopez looked like, damn, ain't nobody going to beat him. And then Teofimo Lopez performed January 31st, Madison Square Garden versus Shakur Stevenson. And ain't even look nothing like the guy that was out there in Times Square. Nothing like the guy. But then people are going to be like, Arnold Barbosa ain't no Shakur Stevenson. But I still don't think that, damn, what the hell happened here? You can't tell me that just a man just beat you with a jab. That's it. Not even a double jab. Not even a triple jab. Just a jab. That's it. But look like PBC Sufa is going to take over. Why? Because we got Fundura versus Thurman, PBC. We got David Benavidez, a.k.a. La Bandera Roja, a.k.a. the Mexican Monster, the Ecuadorian Monster, the Dominican Monster. Yes, David Benavidez's mama is half Ecuadorian, half Dominicano. But he was raised in the West Side. There's not a lot of Dominicans out there, so he couldn't be in touch with Alegria, hey, Alegria. Alegria. Hey, yo, David Benavidez, you missing out, bro. You better stay in the East Coast. I know you live in Florida right now, but I'm telling you, come up north, man. Once David Benavidez happened to his Dominican side, bro, you know, that's the only reason. Ain't no Dominicans out there in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Arizona. Go to New York, bro. Yes, David Benavidez's mother is half Ecuadorian, half Dominican, and his father is full Mexican. So when I say David Benavidez, a.k.a. the Mexican Monster, the Ecuadorian Monster, the Dominican Monster. You feel me? Let's go. Cesar se sacó la bandera de México con los 10 pesos de super chari parique a comprar fajita del the truck in Lexington Avenue. Good, man. I'm telling you, you can come to New York City. I'm gonna take you to that truck, but $10 bar. Low key, Teofimo is still getting a lot of media attention because Shakur being respectful in his interviews. Also, Claressa said Teofimo's name on Shannon's podcast. They did, but they was talking about the Shakur Stevenson situation, right? Let me tell you like this. Teofimo Lopez was very supportive of Claressa Shield. When he was on his high, leading up to the Lomachenko fight, she was giving a lot of credit. Even Teofimo Lopez Sr. was giving a lot of credit to Claressa Shields. And I got the videos to prove it because I got the videos, I got the interviews to prove it. And then when it was time for Claressa Shields to support Teofimo Lopez, she threw him under the bus. como si era nadie. They was laughing. They wanted Teofimo Lopez to lose to Honor Barbosa in Times Square when it was Bug, Claressa, Shields. They was all trying to downplay Teo when Teo used to support Claressa Shields. Por esa mujer no tiene nada. Esa mujer is not loyal. But I know something a lot of people don't know, but I keep it to myself. Because when the time is right, the time to strike. This dude still bucked her. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. He's mad that she threatened to shoot me. Nah, I ain't mad. I'm never mad, man. This is funny to me. This is fun to me. She the one that mad. She the one that got an $8 million deal, and then when a YouTuber said, "I'll go super your boxing," that means I got it right here, Express. I got it right here. This little old punk boxing got right here because my words penetrate the soul. Woo. Come on, bro. News on Teo. Nothing on Teo, bro. Nothing on Teo. Hopefully he's back in June. Hopefully he's back in the 147-pound division. I mean, again, the last thing Caesar, I told you the last thing. I've spoken to Bill Haney. I've spoken to Keith Connolly. They said they was trying to get it. They could have a possible big fight, but Devin Haney came out and said he don't want to give Teofimo Lopez the opportunity because he didn't give him the opportunity and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? Should have never downplayed it like that. You feel me? Should have never played it downplay. Now the tables are turned. So now I'm gonna say it like this: an easy fight. Teofimo Lopez got a lot of options. You know what I'm saying? So think about it, man. He could fight Rolly Romero. He could be like, "Hey, yo, look out for me. You know, let's be my friend. Look out for me. I need a big fight. I need a big opportunity. You my boy. You know what I'm saying? Get that fight with Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Get that fight with Gary Antoine Russell. That's his boy too. Yo, look out. Right? Everybody's looking out for each other, right? The other guys are looking out for, hey, yo, give me my title. Hey, yo, Richardson Hitchens and Teofimo Lopez are managed by the same guy, Keith Connolly. Let's get a big fight. Brooklyn, New York, Teofimo Lopez and Richardson Hitchens. You feel me? He got options. He got options. Now he can't even downplay Munguia. Not Munguia, what's his name? Matias. Vamos a pelear, fuck, en Puerto Rico de Parade, in New York City. I think that'll do good. Hey, yo, George Camposo and Teo. You let's see the rematch. Fuck it. I mean, hey, yo, you down, I'm down. Fuck it. Let's fight. You know what I'm saying? People gonna like the promo and all that shit. Yeah. I mean, there's fights for Teo. There's fights for Teo. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, PBC is doing their thing. You know, they probably could secure the Devin Haney versus Rolly Romero, and you know that's a PBC contract. We got Gervonta Tank Davis. We heard that Gervonta Tank Davis in negotiations with Pitbull Cruz. You know what I'm saying? We got the Charlo brothers. We're hearing that Caleb Plant. No, I'm sorry, that Resendiz and Jamar Charlo is in negotiations. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right here, right now, I know that people on YouTube don't want to talk about it. PBC is taking over 2026 in terms of big fight. So, it's Sufa, PBC got this shit locked down. And the reason why PBC is going to be locking shit down, because they never ate the apple. They never ate from the forbidden fruit. You know what I'm saying? While Golden Boy and Top Rank and Queensberry and Matchroom was eating off Turkey Out Shake, Al Heyman was like, man, that's my playbook. I ain't gonna get you. I'm gonna do my thing with Amazon. We're gonna keep it traditional. I'm gonna stay on my side. You do what you do, because I know what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And now look, where Top Rank at? Where Golden Boy Promotion show at? This is going to be their first show without Turkey. With Arnold Barbosa Sims Jr. We had Xander Zayas, Top Rank, in January 31st. And nobody was looking at that fight because everybody was looking at the Times Square fight. And they had another fight out there, Matchroom with Josh Kelly and Bakram. And that shit was under the radar. Everybody used to be like, hey, yo, PBC sinking. No, the other promotional company was sinking. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about this, folks. Let's talk about the title. Hey, yo, first and foremost, let's play it. Let's talk about it, folks. Let's talk about it, folks. Oh, yo.
I said Rolly would beat you. Yes, I believe he would stop you. Yeah, with TKO, KO, throw the towel in, whatever you want to use, term you want to use.
Oh, no and no.
You's a liar!
Think he would knock you out if he was to catch you?
Nah.
Yes. Oh! You's a liar!
I think any guy that if he catches you on your chin, you go into sleep.
You're damn right. You're damn right. Any male boxer, if they catch Claressa Shields, she going night-night. She going to sleep. And talking about nightcap, shout out to Shannon Sharpe, shout out to Nightcap, because the biggest cap on Nightcap was Claressa Shields. The biggest cap on Nightcap was Claressa Shields. Huh? That was the biggest cap on Nightcap. She put the cap on Nightcap. Claressa put the cap on Nightcap yesterday. But shout out to Shannon Sharpe. Shout out to the Hall of Famer, because he's the only one to interview Claressa Shields and didn't eat her BS. Didn't enable her delusional statements. Shout out to Gilly the Kid, you ate it. Shout out to the other guy that interviewed you, ate it. Shout out to Fight Hype, you ate it. Shout out to everybody that's ever interviewed Claressa Shields, and she be saying the craziest shit. And it took Shannon Sharpe to be like, hey, yo, you gonna get knocked out. You gonna get knocked out. You remember the interview? As a matter of fact, when that interview went viral, you know what the dude said to her? Yeah, I think you could be Rolly. I think you could be Rolly. Man, be a man. There's too many beta males out here, bruh. There's too many beta males out here, bruh. Tell that woman the truth. As a matter of fact, you know what? When I was thinking about this, I'm like, yo, as much as we could see people get her crashing out, I'm actually now a little bit of upset of the people around her that lets her crash out. I'm actually a little bit like who's around this woman? A bunch of yes people. Huh? Man, pull that woman back. Hey, yo, woman, stop. And you know what? I didn't even want to go this route. I don't even want to go this route. I don't want to diss the man. I don't want to diss Papoose. I don't want to diss that man. But me thinking about it, because look, I'm not into the hip hop stuff like I used to be, a little younger, stuff like that. I don't follow the story. I don't follow this hip hop loves type. But of course, I know enough about the Remy Ma and Papoose. I know the storyline. I know when they got together. I know how he held her down. I know all of that stuff. And me just looking at the situation up to this point, Papoose is a beta male. He got very, very feminine qualities. And there's gonna be new age women that like, but yeah, we like men to show emotions, you know. He is a real dude that stood by his wife when she was locked up and all that stuff. And I'm just looking at it like, no, wait. Let's pull. Yeah. It sounded good back in the days, right? It sounded good back in the days, like it sounded, hey, yo, he real. Hey, yo, but man, if your girl is doing a 10-year bid, are you going to do that bid with her? Stop it. You know, you ain't going to stand in that line in 161st across the street from Yankee Stadium and take that bus upstate. You ain't going to do that. You ain't going to do that. Ain't no put it to the ladies. I know the ladies will do it. We seen the ladies out there in 149th and Grand Caucus, right? When they're about to take that bus, because when I used to visit my brother and shit like that, it was all female. When I used to visit my brother, hey, yo, it was all females. Let me tell you like this, man. Ain't nobody going to be visiting some girls locked up Ain't no man gonna be doing the bid. So think about it. Who tolerates doing bids? Who tolerates that? Let's be honest. Come on, we got ladies, we got gentlemen in the chat right now. Let's be honest. That's really a female thing. Not a female thing I'm not saying that a woman doesn't stay by her man, right? I'm not saying that a man doesn't stay by by his woman. All I'm saying that there's like lines and there's like things that men wouldn't tolerate that women do. It's just something about the sexes. You feel me? There's just certain things that women will tolerate that men wouldn't tolerate. Like you wouldn't be like with a dude and say, hey, yo, where's your chick at? I don't know, man. She's doing the bid. Yo, I'm about to write her a letter and shit like that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to send her email and JPay. You know what I'm saying? See how she doing then. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy some groceries and shit. You know what I'm saying? Take it over here. Take it for her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I miss my baby. Yeah, she gonna do 10 years, man. Let's be real, let's be honest. Ain't no motherfucker in the barbershop talking about this. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? But in the beginning, because it was so odd, and it was so odd, and we never truly hear a story in you know what I'm saying, like that. We like, yo, Pap is a real dude, bro. He a real dude, stand by his woman. But when you hear more of the story, you remember when Remy Ma in the interview was saying that she used to tell Pap, she said that Pap used to come every day, and that Pap used to come every day to visit me, and I used to tell him, yo, don't come every day. Like, you don't got to come every day. He kept on coming. Like, just think about it. Like, the woman is like, yo, chill. I got to do my time. Stop coming here every day, man. Just come on here when I need you to come over here. Stuff like that. Like, Remy was the guy in that relationship. Or Remy was just the woman, and this guy was just extra feminine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting everything together right now. Why are we in this situation right now? Hey, yo, men out here, men, people. Hey, yo, my brothers in the chat, If your girl is wilding out, do you, what men would do? Man, they put that woman, hey, yo, shut the F up. Yo, cállate la maldita boca, mujer. Yo, you're embarrassing me. You're the extension of me. Yo, stay in the back. Even if a dude has a problem with another dude, and viene esta mujer, hey, yo, get back in the car. Get back in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude let this woman crash out. Look stupid out here, bruh. Ain't you supposed to be the man upstairs? Papoose, ain't you supposed to be you gigolo? Es porque ese tigre un gigolo. That's why, bruh. You a gigolo, my brother. Nah. You can rippity rap all you want. I can give you props for being rippity rap when it comes to the other, when it doesn't have to do with a mic, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't rock with that dude, bro. 7 Kings T. Good looking out with the $2 super chat. 7 Kings T.O. Debo, Tang, Shakur, Ryan, Rolly, and Risa. Okay. Good looking out. Good looking out, Lolos. Good looking out. Appreciate you. Save all birds in the building. Papoose need to get an effing life. No, he got a life. He's a Sankey Panky, bro. Everybody that know, if you Dominican, Puerto Rican, and Cuban, you know what a Sankey Panky is. He's a Sankey Panky, bro. He's a gigolo, my brother. Hey, yo, Papoose, when you gonna come out here and tell your girl to shut the fuck up already, man? Pull that. Hey, yo, you're not gonna do the interviews. You're not gonna do interviews. You're looking crazy out here. Protect your woman. If that's your woman, I don't know. Pull the leash back. Hey, shut those. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Pull that leash back, man. Tell esa perra que se calle ya. Come on, be real. Hey, that's what she, that she is. You know when you go into an apartment building, and every time you're going up the stairs, right? When you in an apartment building and there's an apartment, there's a tenant that has this dog that every time you go up the stairs or something like that, and it look like the dog smells the people and it starts barking. That's her. Everywhere she goes, she's every time they have a camera in her face. Every interview. Coño, cállate, maldito perro. See, animal cruelty. Come on, man. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, I'm going to tell you the truth, man. No man like a woman like that, bro. I'm going to tell the truth. Hey, yo, Shannon Sharpe, I'm going to piggyback on what you're saying. I'm going to go a step further. Nobody want to be with a woman like that, bro. Esa mujer es el diablo. My man, I'd rather do this every fucking day than be with a woman like that. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I'll be like this. If I had to choose esto or eso, I'll choose esto. No. Nah, men know, stop being nice. Keep it real. And the reason why a lot of people don't want to keep it real in the podcast and interviews, you know why you don't want to keep it real? Because you think you're waiting on the brownie points. You're thinking about other females that's watching you, and look at how you talk about a woman and a lady. That's not a lady. Men respect ladies. Men respect sophisticated ladies. Men don't care about bitches. Ain't going on with a woman who would have got a mouth like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on now. I know there's certain things that women won't tolerate. But real men don't like a woman like that. That's why I don't know what this man see in this barbarian, bruh. I don't know what he's seen in that barbarian. So I started knowing, you know what? I start questioning that dude now. Yo, Paul Green in the building. Hey, yo, Punch Rock. Ain't nobody checking for Pap Smith. Hey, yo, that gigolo is still upstairs, letting his woman crash out every day. Huh? And then when he gets to, remember the press conference? He want to spit hey, yo, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So I go like this and I go like that. And when I do this and I do that, and you know what I'm saying? Man, get your rippity rap ass shit out of here, man. Your 20-year-old rap, get out of here. Nobody want to listen to that bullshit, bro. Nobody want to tell him the truth. Nobody want to tell him the truth, too. Get your whack-ass rap shit out of here, bro. I don't give a damn about no freestyle and still freestyling in the car. You know what I'm saying? Trying to diss 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Curtis Jackson. In the show, man, second look max. You know what I'm saying? On the Bunny channel, man, ain't nobody trying to really listen to that bullshit, bro. Change your flow up, man. You got the same ass flow for fucking 20, 25 years, bro. The only mother effer that I could rock that, the only rapper that I'm gonna write that he got the same flow for over 25 years is fucking Jadakiss, bro. But you, my man, what's your hit, bro? Man, that's it, yo. A lot of people were saying, yo, that freestyle that Papoose had with 50 Cent, that shit was raw, man. That shit was nice. You on freestyle, you on 50 Cent. Huh? You know what I'm saying? An established director, producer, and hits after hits after hits to waste his time and spit a freestyle for you. See, I can understand the T.I. versus 50 Cent, catalog for catalog, song for song. I like that. But what people expect? For 50 Cent to spit a freestyle? They can do it for the culture. Get culture. Hey, yo, my man, how about you do an album, bro? How about you do an album that everybody likes? The only thing that I remember about Papoose is on the turn of me and talk about it and his freestyle. Come on, bro. PK said Papoose is lyrical. Yeah, he's lyrical. He good. He good with the rippity rap. But I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not in that element anymore. I'm a guy that want to go to the bar and go to the lounge and smoke a little hookah and drink a little tequila and stuff like that. You no quiero oír esa rippity rapi. I don't care about that. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even like rap. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even like the rippity rapi. After the rippity rapi guy, after your wife, my brother. And the excuse was, I didn't hit him because he effed my wife. I punched him and I effed him up because he shook my hand and then effed my wife. My man, when a man already effed your wife, my man, you gonna fight the dude like a bitch? Huh? And look, let's be real. Like, that's what I said. He got the female trait. He got the female trait. I'm not trying to diss my females out there, but females know how females are. You know what I'm saying? If a dude already piping your girl, the best you could do, bro, is that walk away. If that's your wife, you win and you get a divorce, you win everything because you got proof that esa tigre te estaba pegando cuerno. Huh? And that's when I know. And look, put it this way. If Papoose is getting a divorce with his wife, and everybody in the world knows that she was effing the freestyle rapper. I don't even know his name. In that divorce, you would get the house, you would get the car, you would get, because you will be getting a divorce because of infidelity, because she cheated. It's not a mutual separation. She cheated. That's why. So why is this divorce taking long? Porque tú eres un pendejo, mi hermano. You don't want to get divorced with her. You don't want to get, you little gigolo. You don't want to get a divorce with her. Y esta tigre of Claressa Shields is still like, it's a divorce. My man's getting a divorce. My man's getting a divorce. So it's been 2 years. That's stupid. He's not going to get a divorce. And he don't want a baby. He already got a vasectomy probably, huh? I'm going to get a baby. Nobody want to have a baby with you. You crazy? We don't need another monster like that in the world. Huh? No, yo se lo digo la verdad. I said the truth. I don't want another monster like that in the world. No. Too many people making babies. No. I don't want another monster in the world like that. No, senor. Huh? No. No. We don't need that. He said, but Pat cheated first. I ain't going through a divorce for almost 2 years and shit like that. And she ain't smart enough to be like, Pat. I mean, it's 2 years. I mean, we've been together for 2 years. Like, does a divorce take that long? Baby, don't worry. I got an all handle, baby. I got an all handle. You know what I'm saying? These the type of divorce. You've never been to a divorce like this, right? So I got these type of divorce and these type of levels. You know what I'm saying? They take a little long, baby. Don't worry about it. And you smooth her out. Every time she bring that divorce shit back, he got to lay the pipe down. Don't baby. But when you're gonna get a divorce, Pat, for real? Everybody's embarrassing me and shit like that, for real. I'm looking stupid out here. You remember when I did a Shannon show? You remember when I did the Shannon Sharpe interview when I said that I don't want to be publicly embarrassed? You remember? Don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna get a divorce. Yeah, I'm gonna get a divorce. Oh, you gonna get a divorce? Yeah, I'm gonna get a divorce. Can you get yeah. And you know when you lay the pipe. Just like vice versa. You know what I'm saying? When the dude is frustrated and then the woman, she climbs in the bed. Y te da la mamada. Yeah, the man is relaxed. The same thing with the woman. The woman is going to be relaxed. Right? You know, little ladies in the building, they know. And your man is all stressed out and shit like that. What you do? Huh? And you need some, I need money for do this, I need money to do that and stuff like that. Baby, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Money is tight. Boom, you slip under the covers and stuff like that. La mamada. And that money comes, it slips out his throw, my baby. Matter of fact, here, don't worry, I'll get some money in the end of the week and stuff like that. Buy whatever you want to buy. Yeah. Motherfucker good doing an interview. I mean, getting a divorce for 2 years, and she's dumb. She can't even ask the question. She keep on saying everybody, yo, go online, go on Twitter. Every time somebody be like, hey, yo, but yo, you would have married man. Shut up. He's having a divorce. You've been saying that shit for almost 2 years, bitch. He ain't getting no divorce. Estúpida. You ain't not getting a divorce. Huh? I'm having a baby. Papoose ain't never say he want to have a baby with you, you stupid idiot. Ask your man that. You should be like, yo, Papoose, why when I be going and doing interviews and stuff like that, I talk about having a baby, and you never say, like, you never back me up. You never say, yeah, I want a little boy, a little girl. You never say that shit. Like, back me up. Don't make me look stupid out there. Shut the fuck up. Don't worry, baby. Of course I'm going to give you a baby and stuff. Of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit stressed. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I am coming in you and stuff like that. Hey, yo, man, I bet any money that the man is faking his cum también. Hey, yo, Papoose, he's faking his cum. Claressa, so you're not getting pregnant. He's faking his cum, my brother. Hey, yo, ladies do it, but let me say it like this. Men do it too. Ladies do it. They fake. Oh, my God. yeah. Oh, damn. And the dude think he's really doing something like, yeah, yeah. I'm the man. She like that, yeah. I just want to get him off me. I just want to get that motherfucker off me. Shit like that. I'm done. I am done. She go back to the bathroom. She goes to the bathroom. He's laying in the bed. Think he did something special. She go back in the bathroom. She's turn on the shower and she's playing with herself. She's playing with herself. You ain't make her come, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Tell her, ladies, don't lie to these men. Tell them, bruh. This dude think he's laying in the bed butt naked and stuff like that. Acting like he did something. She went to the bathroom. You know how girls do? They go to the bathroom and stuff like that. Shut the door, turn the shower on, and she playing with herself like this motherfucker think. For real. And dudes, keep it real too, dudes. Tell these women the truth. 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 You like this, huh? Yeah, baby, yeah. But in your mind, you're thinking about Lisa, Melissa, Shakira, Melisha, Shikakwana, and none of it's not even you, man. I'm not gonna come with none of these bitches. Let me say Parushi, you know what I'm saying, Savannah, you know what I'm saying, it's China from the Chinese store and stuff like that. Damn, my kid's teacher. Damn, I'm never coming. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. I ain't lying. Look at Christian. Look at Christian. You know what I'm telling you? Look at Christian laughing and stuff like that. Yeah, that was me last night and shit like that. I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you got a girl, you got a wife, you know what I'm saying? It's just hard for you to keep on coming up for the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Right? Come on, you know you in a long relationship and shit like that. You start looking at the weirdest shit to make you come. The shit that never made you, when you in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Come on, you know how to fuck, you know what type of position you like. She knows the position she likes. You know what I'm saying? You look at the weirdest shit. You be like, damn, her underarm is sexy. Oh my God. Damn, her ankle. You know what I'm saying? Her pinky toe. I like her pinky toe. Like you start looking at Cause that's it. The titty, you already ran through the titty in your mind. You already ran through the face. You start looking at her mole on her neck. I never noticed the mole on her neck and stuff like that. Look at her fingers. Ladies, don't tell your man. Let me say it like this. Don't think that when your girl effing you, that she ain't thinking about another dude too. Oh, yeah, just like you be thinking about another girl while you effing your chick. Yeah, she thinking about another dude too. Yeah. I'm going to go to the gym. I like going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I never was a gym per year, huh? I'm going to be breaking up relationships right now. I'm going to break up relationships right now. But yeah, when I start looking at the situation with Claressa Shields and Papoose and how Claressa Shields be running her mouth, I'm like, yo, where Papoose will pull her back? Where's her man? Because anytime, I'm gonna tell you like this, any real man and a woman, when he see his woman wilding out, 9 out of 10 times, or 10 out of 10 times, that man that care about his woman wouldn't let his woman embarrass herself like that. I thought these motherfuckers was on vacation and she's doing a bunch of interviews and stuff like that with the same dress. How you go to the studio, do an interview, and then go to your house and be with the same shit? Hey, yo, listen, you got $8 million. All right? You got $8 million. You should switch up. All right? If you're gonna go to a studio on the zone and do an interview and stuff like that, and then the next day do an interview with Shannon, Sharpe and stuff like that with the same clothes, man, change your clothes. At least change your clothes. You got the same, you got $8 million. You forgot you got $8 million. Ni se bañó esa tigra. She probably didn't take a shower. She won't listen. But that's the thing. Who want to be with somebody that don't listen? Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like again, that's what I'm saying. If Papoose, put it this way, if I secure you $8 million, right? I secure the $8 million, right? Because that's Papoose, that's winning records, right? I'm not gonna tell you, hey yo, mujer, you my woman. Remember, when you somebody's, when you in a relationship, and whatever relationship they have, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But let's say they in a relationship and they're not friends. Oh, he's not the gigolo upstairs. Whether you like it or not, whether you like it or not, you are an extension of your significant other. Am I right or wrong? People in the chat, let me know if I'm lying. When you are with somebody, whether you like it or not, you are an extension of that person, and you represent that person no matter. I'm just keeping it real. You represent that person. Let me tell you like this. If a man, I'm gonna give you my, see, let's get a little bit personal. I'm gonna get personal, right? So my son, his mother, right? We had drama back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we never get that drama again. But anyway, back in the days we had drama, right? And I didn't want to be in a relationship with her. She still wanted to be in a relationship with me. Moving forward, she found a dude, she got married, right? We going through the whole family court system. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I went through, that was hell. But you know what I'm saying? I could tell you the full story so we could just educate one another and stuff like that. Shout out to the man. And fatherhood. You already know. Shout out to all the ladies that's good woman, good mothers, good woman that let their fathers be a father and stuff like that. And I know there's some deadbeat dads and shit like that. Anyway, it got to the point where she's hitting me up. She's disrespecting me. You know what I'm saying? She was very disrespectful. I never was in a situation where I'm arguing with a girl, calling me out my name and all that stuff. I just don't know. I just don't know how to deal with that right to argue with a woman. I can't even argue too much with a guy. I'm talking about like a real argument. I don't some sport debating. I'm a sports fan. You're this fan. No, I'm talking about also. Men are just gonna fight. I can't do the argument shit. I'm not good at it. I fumble my words. I talk fast, but I fumble my words when I'm in an argument with a girl. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do it, right? So it's getting out of line where she's crossing the line. You know what I'm saying? She's crossing the line. Oh, you with this bitch. Oh, you with a white bitch. And she like, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It crossed the line to the point. So you know what I did? So I won't have to go and have this combative thing with a woman and with her. Guess who I called? And I know some of y'all gonna disagree. Some of y'all gonna disagree. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Dave Fernandez with a $20 super chatty patty game. Punch. Good looking out. God bless you. Punch still don't understand how people called her the GOAT with 3 knockouts and fighting tomato cans. She was a great amateur. That's about it. The real GOATs, Layla Ali, Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, Christy Martin. Yes. She's one of the greatest as well. We're not gonna, hey yo, Dave, we're not gonna take her greatness away. This isn't even about her greatness. I think this is more about her character, her personality. You know what I'm saying? The delusional statements, whether it's delusional or whether she's a marketing genius, because hey, let's be honest. Claressa Shields' name is trending, and a lot of people is when they talk about her, they get some good traffic. Let's be honest. It's something, maybe she could flip it like that. Maybe she is delusional, but she could flip it and say, you know what? This is marketing. I'm advertising. I know how the algorithm works. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But good looking out, Dave Fernandez. Let me get back to the story, right? So guess who I called? I called my baby mom's husband. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know his number. I searched it, got it. Hey, yo, my man. I didn't want to go. I don't want to bring you because he mind his own business with the low job money and stuff like that. He never got into our business. You know what I'm saying? He let his wife go to war with me. He never stepped in. You know what I'm saying? They got 2 kids, but he never stepped into our situation, right? But she's crossing the line, even crossing the line and still trying to act like, you know, it's like she's a scorn, very bitter and stuff, saying things like, yo, you got a husband. Why are you saying these things? Like, if, you know, so I hit him up. I say, yo, my man, before it could escalate, because she's a very disrespectful woman, bro. It's getting to the point where she deserves un galletón, okay, my friend? She deserves un cocotazo, mi hermano. And before it escalates, if I drop my son off or whatever, because she is that type, You know what I'm saying? Like, put it this way, folks. I'm gonna give you how much of a drama it is. When I went to court, right? I told the judge that I will only want to drop my son off. I will only want to drop my son off with law enforcement present. That's how much I try to not be in a situation, because she was the type to say something and then try to frame you as, I'm not dropping my son. Anytime I pick my son off or drop my son off, it got to be in front of law enforcement or in front of the precinct in Harlem. In the precinct. Yeah, I was like that. Like, nah, because I don't trust. It's still getting to the point. So I'm like, hey, yo, my man. So when I call, I say, yo, can you please check your wife? I can't argue with this woman, but that's your wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying check your wife, tell her to leave me the F alone, bro. Because it's going to escalate to something, bro. Tell her, please leave him on, stop emailing, stop calling me, just go to the court or whatever and stuff. He basically like, I never got into your situation. I never got to the court. I never blah, 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 blah. Yo, just check your wife. You know what I'm saying? So we had that conversation, right? So what I'm saying in reference to the Claressa Shields and Papoose, grab your girl and pull her back, because in the end of the day, when people see Claressa, they see you. And when people see Claressa wilding out and her mouth and her disrespectful and say they could beat a man, guess who they looking at? You, maldito pendejo. So come out and pull your woman back from embarrassing herself, from disrespecting everybody, from getting mad, trying to sue people that got an opinion, trying to go, hey yo, where you at as her man, my brother, and pull that dog and pull the leash back, Because now, as a man, we're looking at you now. This is you right here, bro. Because let me tell you like this: as much as she says, "Oh, I could beat up men and I could beat up Rowley and Thurman and Triple G and stuff like that," these men are gonna be turning around. You know what they're gonna start using? Papoose, they're gonna start using you. I won't fight you, but bring your fucking man in the ring and let me see how it's gonna feel when we whoop your man. He gotta go back home. You gotta put some ice on his fucking eyes and shit like that. Papoose, pull your woman back. Pull your woman back, or you a beta male, And that's the reason why Remy Martin was effing another dude that raps. Porque tú eres pendejo. Are you? Or you gonna grow up and be a man and pull your woman back? And yo, mujer, that's it, man. Like, for real, you embarrassing all of us. You couldn't even tell that woman when you had the Breakfast Club interview, What's going on with you, Papoose, No, it's true. No, because at this point, this woman is going to keep on running her mouth. And you could see that people are not taking her. There's certain that's taking her serious. You know, in the zone, the interview, and people laughing at her. You see Chad Ochocinco laughing at the chat. Yo, Chad Ochocinco. I like Chad Ochocinco, but you was a disappointment yesterday in that interview. You was a disappointment. And shout out to Shannon and Sharpe for keeping it real, because all these interviewers, these dudes, and I'm going to tell you like this, all these interviewers as well, these men are beta males as well. When she say, hey, yo, Claressa Shields, hey, yo, I want to do an interview with you right now. I know that you're looking on, and you're the cousin looking on, and I'll send you the link right now. Tell me that you could be Rolly Romero so I could piggyback off what Shannon Sharpe said. I'll tell you, because Shannon Sharpe was about to be nice. When he said, I didn't say knockout. I said, stop you. I said, he'll beat you. And then she said, but you said knockout. You said TKO. And then Shannon Sharpe, okay, you saw that she was combative, right? And then he got, he could stop you, whatever you want to call it and stuff like that. Because he was trying to be nice. But, yo, folks, there's certain people you just can't be nice to. Right? Women will say there's just certain men that women can't be nice to. As much as a woman could be nice to a woman could be nice to a man, he takes advantage of the niceness still. It wouldn't, and vice versa. It's just women you just can't be nice to. Es una perra, es una perra. That's what she is, man. There's no talking to her. There is no, she doesn't make sense, bro. There's no respect. She has no respect for nobody. Esa tigra don't have respect for nobody. Nobody. He has no respect for nobody. Ladies and gentlemen, I've done boxing, independent media. I've had media credentials. I've been to a show in Canelo Alvarez versus Jamel Charlo in Las Vegas, and she was trying to get into where the media is at, and the media personnel was like, I don't like her. Go. There's no more seats for you. And she's like, you don't know who the fuck I am. Like, these motherfuckers they don't treat me shit. That's why I don't fuck with Showtime and shit like that. When she was with her fiance, tell her that if I'm lying. Tell her if I'm lying. Top ranked people. When Amanda Serrano was performing, Alicia Baumgartner was performing. They didn't want to let her in certain spots. Nobody likes this woman in boxing because of her mouth, her attitude. I'm keeping it real. And she knows what I'm talking about. Nobody likes that woman, bro. Nobody likes that woman. It's a stinky attitude, man. And so he had it. Hey, yo, her attitude is like garbage truck juice. So yeah, I've had it. Yeah. I've given the benefit of the doubt in the past and stuff like that. But no. She has no respect for male boxers. She has no respect for nobody. She has no respect for the other ladies and stuff like that. Why she don't congratulate all the women, most valuable promotions that signed that ESPN deal? She's all about women. Where you at? Why you don't congratulate all the 90% of the women in women boxing? If you're all about women boxing, or you're by yourself. What is Win Records doing for women boxing? What is Win Records doing for women boxing? Because you got a good deal on the table, but most valuable promotion, but you signed that deal because tú le estabas dando la mamada to a married man. That's the real reason. Ain't no woman gonna be signing no damn Win Records for what? For what? And Franchon Crew de Jeune. I know Franchon Crew de Jeune was mad when I did a video and stuff like that. But now look at how Franchon Crew de Jeune, your own friend, is talking about you. Look how I told you, Franchon Crew de Jeune. I told you. Listen to me. I know you listening, Franchon. I told you she has no respect for you. Leading up to the fight, I told you, go after this woman. That woman has no respect for you. I told you. And look what happened. Did she have respect for you? I told you. You was mad at me when I said that. You was mad. But now you know. She was never your friend. She had no respect for you. The reason why she gave you a deal is because it was an easy one, because she already beat you 4 times in her life. And she says, let me collect this easy money. And she tried to say, oh, no, I'm giving you an opportunity and a payday. You just said it yourself in the interview. With who was it? Angela Lee. She said that Franchon Crew de Jeune said that she ain't that this wasn't even her biggest payday. You telling me that you fighting the GWO? You telling me the quote-unquote the face of women boxing? The greatest of all time? And that wasn't your biggest payday? Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know about the sport of boxing, if Canelo Alvarez is giving you an opportunity, that's your biggest payday. If Floyd Mayweather giving you an opportunity, that's your biggest payday. If Anthony Joshua giving you an opportunity, that's your biggest payday. You know what I'm saying? When you the man in the face, when you're fighting Gervonta Tank Davis, that's your biggest payday. But guess who's your biggest payday, women, when you go to women boxing? You know what your biggest payday is? Amanda Serrano. You fight Amanda Serrano, that's your biggest payday. If Alicia Baumgartner fights Amanda Serrano, that's her biggest payday. If Katie Taylor fights Amanda Serrano, that's her biggest payday. And yeah, I said Amanda Serrano. Some people going to be flipping around and say Katie Taylor. Yeah, for the first time around, let's not forget who facilitated that fight. And in the second fight, the mega fight, in which they got over $10 million, it was Netflix most valuable promotions on Amanda Serrano's company. The third fight, most valuable promotion, Amanda Serrano's company. You know what I'm saying? So when you fight Amanda, you getting the biggest payday. When you fight Claressa Shields, you getting a pay cut. Go ask Franchon Crew de Jeune on that Angelique interview. I ain't lying. I'm not lying. You know what's real women empowerment? MVP Promotions. That's woman empowerment. That's what, if any woman that wants to know about the sport of boxing, you want to support women, Most valuable promotions. Most valuable promotion. They just locked a ESPN deal. That's a historic move. You know why? Because that's the type of deal that saves and elevates women boxing. It wasn't Claressa that saved women boxing. She cared about herself. That's why she got that win records. It's about herself. These other women is about women boxing. Because Amanda Serrano, when she got that deal with Most Valuable Promotions, she could have kept that all to herself. She never would have spread the wealth and spread the as Shadeja Green, what Amanda Serrano did for her. Ask all these women, bruh. Ask all these women to say, yo, who's done more for women boxing, Amanda Serrano or Claressa Shields? How much you want to bet? 99, 95% is going to say Amanda Serrano. Ask that question. If women boxing right now is alive and well, if you have to choose, who's the reason? Amanda Serrano's move or Claressa Shields' move? Go ask that question. Go to ask any woman fighter. Go get them on that on IG, on everybody, and let them answer you and watch. Let them answer you. She's for self, bro. She's for self. She does nothing for women boxing. And I'm an advocate of women boxing. There's only 2 YouTubers that was talking about women boxing for years. And that's me and Ring IQ. And Ring IQ, he talks about women boxing. He is dedicated. He is dedicated. There's only 2 channels, bro. Dímelo, Christian. Claressa versus Punch on Netflix, yo. The first sanctioned male-female match. Call her out right now. She accept the fight, then knock her out. No, I don't swing on women. Let me say it like this. You know why I agree with Claressa Shields, Christian? She will be the male fighters for this reason. Because real men wouldn't swing back. Real men wouldn't strike her. Real men is not going to go out there and try to beat the crap out of Claressa Shields. And that's why she will win. She will win. Just like that sparring matchup that she put, that she tried to say, look at the sparring matchup with Shannon Sharpe. Look. Go watch that. Why you didn't show the whole sparring matchup? That man is holding back. That man ain't trying to hit you. That man is working. That's what sparring is. You going all out. You're proving something to the man. Ain't no way a man ever wins with fighting a woman. That's not a flex. You know what I'm saying? That's not a flex. Think about this. Claressa Shields said that all she did was spar men. Why you never seen a man truly put out a sparring match, him sparring Claressa Shields? Because what that does for him. What did that do for him? Hey yo, everybody, I spar Claressa Shields. It's not a flex. That's why you don't see it. The reason why we saw this.
Oh.
That look like Delray Gym. That look like in Florida. I know that gym very, very well. That looks like in Delray. That looks like it was in Delray, right? Because her mouth. And probably whoever put that video out was already tired of her mouth. And they wanted to embarrass her. That's why that video got out. Because in all actuality, a lot of people don't want to put sparring out. You know what I'm saying? He said, Chris, you're trying to give me a bag. No, I don't want that bag. I don't want that bag. No. I don't want that bag. I mean, the push comes to shove. If she tells me that, if she was Amani Khalif, if she tell me she got a pinga all of a sudden, and we find out, you know what I'm saying, that her chromosomes is not up to par to being a woman, okay, I do it then. I do it then. But let's go back. I
said Rolly would beat you. Yes, I believe he would stop you. Yeah, with TKO, KO, throw the towel in, whatever you want to use, term you want to use.
Oh, no and no.
You's a liar.
Think he would knock you out if he was to catch you?
Nah.
Yes. Oh. You's a liar.
I think any guy that if he catches you on your chin, you going to sleep.
You going to sleep. You going night-night. You going night-night. you going night-night. And you know what? And when she goes night-night, it's not even a flex. How would that man feel if she do that? Like, a man don't want that shit to go viral, really. Think about it. Man don't want that thing to go, men got daughters and mothers and stuff like that. Imagine me, putting a video. Imagine that was me. And I say, yo, ma, this is what I did to Claressa Shields. My mom would look at me, ¿por qué? Why you do that? Oh my God, I don't want to see that. Nobody want to see that. In all actuality, nobody want to see that. That's not even a flex for that guy. He just put it out because she got a mouth and deserve for that video to be put out because she's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That's why. It's because of disrespectful ways. That's why they put it out there. And then when it's out there, you know what she says? Oh, that man took padding out his glove. Oh, my, please. You had headgear. Now she's using the Deontay Wilder excuse. Brings out Pap soft girl side, man. Come on. Now she's saying, oh, no, you got to understand. If you know, he took his padding out. He took his padding out. Shut up. Shut up, trying to justify that a man can't lay you out like that. And then today, she's talking to man, and that's what I mean. The difference between Max Kellerman, Shannon Sharpe, Devin Haney was laughing it off. Yo, Devin, tell that woman the truth. Hey, yo, Shakur Stevenson, tell that woman the truth. Hey, yo, man, tell that woman the truth. Tell that woman the truth. Because at the end of the day, she's disrespecting y'all vicariously. Devin, don't laugh it off with her. Shakur, tell her the truth. Be her. She said that Shakur's her brother. Tell her the truth. Tell her the truth. Huh? Maybe the reason why people don't want to tell the truth, maybe because people got some skeletons on what happened in the amateurs or something like that. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe people don't want to tell the truth because people got some skeletons from the amateur days. Maybe that's what it is. Am I right or wrong? Huh? Don't get me started. Push the button. Push Punch Wrong Boxing's button. Hey, yo, folks. Push Punch Drum Boxing's button because I got stories. If Punch Drum Boxing wants to go viral, I could go viral, but in 2 hours, I go viral. The world of boxing been talking about Punch Drum Boxing for the next 2 weeks because I got stories, folks. I got stories. Oh, I got stories. But I'm nice. I'll be nice. Okay? I'll be nice. Punch Drum Boxing, the drunk with a mic is nice. He's a nice guy. But I know why there's certain people in the sport of boxing that doesn't want to say certain things because there's some skeletons from back in the days. I know. And when you look at Punch Drum Boxing eyes, you know what I'm talking about. You who knows exactly what I'm talking about. So let's be nice. Because Papoose don't want to hear these stories. Oh, maybe he does. Yo, but that's when I know that I'm an honorable cat, bro. You know why? Because let me tell you like this, folks. There's certain informations that I know. Yo, I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you, I look. I may not have the traffic like a Shannon Sharpe. I might not be the academics of the world. And I know why. And I'm not saying those people are not honorable. But what I'm saying is, even people that know what I know, even people that know what I know and what I know, they could look and be like, yo, Punch is a real one. 'Cause Because if I truly was a dirtbag, if I truly wanted to be and I wanted to elevate, I could elevate punch drunk boxing. Oh, but it would be messy. I truly could elevate. And that's why I'm like, yo, I'm a good guy. Because I'm holding myself back. I'm telling y'all right now, I know information about people. Hey, yo, put it this way, ladies and gentlemen. Tasha K got nothing on punch drunk boxing when it comes to information about the sport of boxing. What she knows the information about hip-hop and all that shit, she got nothing on punch drunk boxing. When I say that I could go viral and the world of boxing will be talking about this channel for the next 2 weeks straight, I don't even swear to anything. I don't swear to my. I don't swear. I try. Don't push me. yo soy un tigre bueno. Yo soy un tigre bueno, eh. Man, cause sometimes be like, man, God, man. You know, when you know God, you feel God. I fear God, man. Because if I want to be bad, bro. That's not I know how certain people make it. You know what I'm saying? Certain people make it because they don't feel the karma, they don't fear they don't fear God, they don't fear it. So they go all out. And they'll make money. However, you know, they make money the way they make money, regardless. I'm here to fear my family. I don't give a fuck. It's me against the world type of shit. Nah. But I'm only what I'm saying is what many feel. I say things that people scared. I say things that people are scared to say. You know what I'm saying? And then I say this, Claressa Shields, she is a wonderful fighter. She's a wonderful boxer. She's one of the greatest women fighters that ever laced them up. She's one of the greatest. And it's fair to say that arguably she is the greatest. Arguably. That's a great debate. That's a great dialogue. That's a great assessment. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's great. It's great. But the thing is, like I said before, and if you follow, especially boxing, because every sport got their GOAT, arguably. And that's like positive arguments, positive debates. But when it comes to the sport of boxing, I believe that Muhammad Ali is the GOAT. And many people around the world, not only in America, you go to the UK, you go to Japan, you go to Asia, you go to Africa, you go anywhere, you go to any corner of this world. And universal opinion is that Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time. But Muhammad Ali is not the greatest of all time because just what he did in the ring. He's the greatest of all time in what he did in and out the ring. Is the impact that he made in and out the ring that classify you as the greatest of all time. So when we talk about the greatest of all time and we're piggybacking off what the greatest of all time, like Muhammad Ali coined it, right? Then we got to go with his, his classifications of what the greatest of all time is. There's people that have accomplished a lot of things. Hey, yo, Terrence Bud Crawford have accomplished 3 division undisputed world champion, but he's not the GOAT. Claressa Shields is a 3 division undisputed world champion, but that doesn't make you the GOAT. You undefeated, but undefeated doesn't make you the GOAT. Muhammad Ali was not undefeated. Muhammad Ali's lost 6 times. It doesn't make you the GOAT. The GOAT is bigger than just what you do inside the ring. And that's why, in my opinion, Claressa Shields, that calls herself the GOAT, is not the GOAT to me. And is not the GOAT to many. You got more to do in and out the ring. And I believe that Claressa Shields is young enough to make adjustments what she does outside of the ring, how she represents herself outside of the ring and represents the sport. You understand? That attitude is only going to get you to, you could be undefeated. Yeah, your accomplishment. but that ain't greatest of all time status. That ain't great. This is greatest of all time status right here. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna show y'all what greatest of all time. Let me see if I got it right here. Give me a second. This is what greatest of all time is. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna tell you what the greatest of all time look like. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you what the greatest of all time is. Give me a second. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me upload this picture. Let me upload this picture. Let me upload these pictures. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like. Smash the light. Smash that light, bruh. Hold on. All right, this is what the greatest of all time look like. Give me a second. See this? This Claressa Shields. It look good. It looks great. It looks good. It looks great. Shout out to Claressa Shields. Look at all the world titles. Look at all the world titles. You know what the greatest look? But that's just Claressa Shields. It's all about Claressa Shields. This is what the greatest of all time look like. That's what the greatest of all time look like. Who's that woman in the middle? Who's all those women behind that woman in the middle? That's what the greatest of all time is and looks like. More than just yourself. Elevate not only yourself, but when you're in a position to elevate and sacrifice for more than just you, that is the greatest of all time. Because this is a picture, this is the mindset that's going to elevate the women that's coming after these women. If Amanda Serrano never made the move to believe in her worth by pulling out the fight from Katie Taylor the first time going around, I'm going to keep on saying this story because there's only a few that will say this story, but I have to drill these stories for the people that's new to the sport of boxing, for the women that are new to the sport of boxing, is that when Amanda Serrano, let me put my face on it. Put my face on it. Hold on. Let me put my face on it. when Amanda Serrano pulled out the negotiations with Katie Taylor because the first fight was going to be in the backyard of Eddie Hearn's mansion as a co-main to Povetkin versus Dillian White. And they was just going to give Amanda Serrano for the biggest fight in women boxing history. It's supposed to be Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano. All the women also understood that this is monumental. This is important, not just for them, but for women boxing around the world. Amanda Serrano pulled out a negotiation and said, I can't take this just $100,000. Because if this is the biggest, if this was the biggest fight in women boxing history, and I'm only getting 100,000 plus, I'm never gonna make more than that. My next fight will be 70, 50. Amanda Serrano used to fight for $1,200, $700. There was fights that Amanda Serrano fought for free. For free. Amanda Serrano, before the first Katie Taylor fight, she just had enough money to go to have a real professional camp. Just 2 fights before. She pulled out of negotiations and said, nah, it's bigger than that. We had it in 90+% of the boxing world crucified Amanda Serrano, was calling her a duck. Oh, you don't want to fight Katie Taylor. Remember, it's Amanda Serrano that's moving up as a featherweight. Amanda Serrano was a 7th division world champion. Amanda Serrano is the smallest one out of all of them. Out of Alicia Baumgartner, out of Michaela Mayer, out of Claressa Shields, out of Katie Taylor, Chantel Cameron, Cecilia Breakage, Jessica McCaskill, she is the smallest one. Let's not forget that her fighting Katie Taylor, the last time is Amanda Serrano moving 3 division up. 3 division up. She's a featherweight undisputed. Was a featherweight undisputed. Moving up to 135 and moving up to 140 to face Katie Taylor. So I used to tell Amanda Serrano, no, you a 7-figure fighter. 90% of the boxing world used to crucify me for supporting Amanda Serrano to pull out from that fight. I said, no, Amanda Serrano is a 7-figure fighter. She's a millionaire. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano supposed to be in Madison Square Garden, sold out. They can't put that fight in the backyard of Eddie Hearn's mansion like they ain't nothing. Many people were saying, nah, women boxing ain't shit. Punch, stop talking there used to be people coming to my channel and say, yo, Punch, stop talking about women boxing. I don't like women boxing. They ain't shit. They don't do it like the men. Blah, 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 toda esa mierda. No, I say, yo, men, this is a gentleman's sport first. Let's support women boxing. Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor is the fight. You got to support that this is the biggest fight. This fight does not deserve to be on no backyard of a mansion. This is Madison Square Garden. Sold out. Amanda Serrano pulled out. 90% of the boxing world was crucifying her. The media was crucifying her. 2 fights later, when she signed with Most Valuable Promotion, Jake Paul, when everybody was calling Jake Paul a clown. Remember? You remember those days? Jake Paul is a clown. What the fuck is he doing in the sport of boxing? What is he doing? She signs with Jake Paul. Got a couple fights in, and then they secure the Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, Madison Square Garden. And Amanda Serrano made her 7-figure payday, something that many didn't believe it could happen. Claressa Shields like to say, who was the first $1 million? No, it wasn't you. It was Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. But they're not out here trying to change the algorithm. So when you search for something, AI tells you something different. Everybody know that the highest paid women boxers are Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. But they're not here to front. They're not here to boast. They're not here to shit on every other woman and put themselves. That's why people love Amanda Serrano, and shout out to Katie Taylor, a trailblazer. You never hear these women even talk shit about Claressa Shields the way that Claressa Shields be downplaying them. So that was, what was it? 1.5 million views on the zone, and it was sold out. I was there, bro. I've been in Madison Square Garden, ladies and gentlemen, in any event. I've been in Knicks playoffs. I've been Rangers, Stanley Cup. I've been in college Big East tournaments. I've been in the clown show, bro. I've been in every outside of the dog shows in Madison Square Garden. I've been in almost every show in Madison Square Garden in terms of sporting event. Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor, that first fight, bro. Yo, I get goosebumps thinking about it. Man, when the Irish and the Puerto Ricans get together when it comes to boxing, I never heard a pop like that, bro. I thought I heard the biggest pop when I used to go to wrestling events and take my son, and John Cena used to come out, or Stone Cold or Rock. That pop sustained for a full 10 rounds, bro. That elevated women boxing. And then the second fight was in Dallas, Texas, Netflix. On the co-main event of Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. The most viewed women boxing event in the history. I remember I was in the locker room. I was in the locker room with Amanda Serrano after the fight. Of course, she was discouraged. She felt like she got robbed. And the representative of Netflix came to the locker room. And more than half of them, I think it was like 8 of them, 9 of them came to the locker room with Amanda Serrano. Like 3 women of the heads of Netflix was tearing. They was telling Amanda Serrano, they didn't know too much about women boxing, but that was so empowering. Your performance, oh my God, they was tearing. It was so empowering. We need to have you back. We need to have you back. I promise you. We want you back on Netflix. I was there in the locker room, bro. And I didn't want to record it because I didn't want to seem but I was there, bro. And I'm like, yo, I was so proud, bro. I was so proud of Amanda Serrano, but I was so proud of also the fight between that Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, because Katie Taylor worked her ass off too. Let's not forget that Katie Taylor disguised herself as a boy out there in Ireland just so she could get a chance to fight. If it wasn't for Katie Taylor, Claressa Shields would never even have a medal in the Olympics, because Katie Taylor paved the way in the amateur circuit, in the Olympics. She paved the way for women boxing. Amanda Serrano paved the way in the professional level. But there is pioneers that paved the way for Amanda Serrano and them, like Layla Ali, like Ann Wolfe, like Christy Martin, in which those are the women that Claressa Shields be shitting on. The one that paved the way for Claressa Shields, the woman that put her under her wing, is the woman that she disrespects. Porque esa tigre Claressa Shields es una pelagata. No respect. She don't respect the pioneers. She disses Claressa Shields. She disses Layla Ali, and she diss Christy Martin. Two of the 3 gigantic pioneers in the sport of boxing, and that woman got a problem with them. That woman got a problem with the greatest present fighters like Alicia Baumgartner that only weighs 126 pounds. Why you got a problem with Alicia Baumgartner? You know why you got a problem with Alicia Baumgartner? Because many people feel that she has a universal beauty. And when people started gravitating to Alicia Baumgartner, because ain't nobody gave Alicia Baumgartner shit. She had to earn everything that she got. Even when she was fighting her big fight, she was the underdog. The problem with Claressa Shields is that when she hears that other women are pretty and people are talking about other women being pretty, and then she's saying, I don't like these light-skinned bitches. No, you just don't like when other women are getting their props. Smash that like button. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You gonna sue me for that? Sue me. I'll fight Alicia. Alicia Baumgartner is 126, 130 pounds. So, moving forward, Amanda Serrano signed a lifetime deal with Most Valuable Promotions. Amanda Serrano facilitated a lot of these women being signed to Most Valuable Promotions. Amanda Serrano could have easily blocked a lot of women from getting signed, because the only people that is signing women is Most Valuable Promotions. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you think about women boxing, shout out to Nakisa, shout out to Jake Paul, but it was in the blood, sweat, and tears of that little woman with the white named the real deal, Amanda Serrano. And if it wasn't for the sacrifices of that little woman with the white, women boxing today will be dead. And that's a fact. Or you will have a little fight here and there, but the sport will be dead. If it wasn't for that little woman with the white, the Puerto Rican woman from Carolina, Puerto Rico, Brooklyn, New York, the 7th Division World Champion, one of the most decorated champions in the history of the sport of boxing, male or female. If it wasn't for that woman right there, woman boxing will be dead today. Thus, makes her the greatest of all time. Because if it wasn't for Amanda right now, we wouldn't even be talking about what the greatest of all time is or should look like. Shout out to the greats. And Amanda Serrano wouldn't even say it like that, because Amanda Serrano is one of the most humblest humans, bro. I'm telling you the truth, bro. I'm telling you the truth. I used to tell I used to tell Amanda, man, I wish that you know, because she gets hate and she gets disrespect, and Amanda Serrano never goes back. She used to get hated by Claressa and all of that, and I'm like, yo, this chick be hating, and she's like, no, that's my sis. That's my sis. That's my big sister. Amanda Serrano was older than Claressa Shield, and she used to call Claressa Shield, that's my big sis. She always want to elevate everybody, elevate everybody. That's why Claressa Shield said one time that she would share the GOAT name with Amanda Serrano. But as soon as people started calling Amanda Serrano the greatest of all time, the greatest woman of all time, she got mad. That's what she got mad. But one question. Hey, yo, Shields. Shannon Sharpe played a video when you got knocked down by that dude in sparring. Y'all remember when Claressa Shields said this? Anybody or network post that sparring video from 5 years ago getting blocked and a defamation of character letter because I did not get KO'd. I got knocked down by a bitch boy with no padding in his glove. Hey, yo, Shannon Sharpe, we better watch out. Hey, yo, Shannon Sharpe, you better watch out. That's what she said when people was posting this. When people was posting this, hold on, let me put it. I mean, if you ain't gonna sue Shannon Sharpe, you're not gonna sue me for putting this video. If you ain't gonna sue Shannon Sharpe, you ain't gonna sue me.
Yes. Oh.
If you're gonna sue Shannon, if you ain't gonna sue the nightcap, you ain't gonna sue me. But look, man, I'm happy that, you know, again, we're talking about this for the people that's tuning in right now. For the people that's tuning in right now, we're talking about this. We're talking about this. We're talking about this.
I said Rolly would beat you. Yes, I believe he would stop you. Yeah, with TKO, KO, throw the towel in, whatever you want to use, term you want to use.
Oh, no and no.
You's a liar.
Think he would knock you out if he was to catch you?
Nah.
Yes. Oh. You's a liar.
I think any guy that if he catches you on your chin, you go into sleep.
Mitchell, one of the members. Hey, yo, y'all become a member. Hey, yo, if you haven't become a member, y'all already know, man. Join my brothers Dave Fernandez, Mitchell, Savage, No Nose Boxing, the rest of the members, man. Support your boy, support the grind, baby. Man, this year's just getting started. Mitchell said she is delusional and it's pathetic. And you know what? She's delusional in her statement. The statement is pathetic in reference to her saying that she could beat up Rolly and Keith Thurman and Triple G and all of that stuff. And it's pathetic that she goes back and forth and try to disrespect people that doesn't want to adopt, doesn't want to massage, doesn't want to, enable that type of mindset and statement. But I'm proud that Shannon Sharpe, with his big platform, put it in her place. I'm glad that Shannon Sharpe, with his big platform, put her in her place. I dare Claressa Shields go to Cameron and Mace. Because Cameron, matter of fact, it's good that she went to Shannon Sharpe first. But I dare her to go to It Is What It Is. I mean, she's not going to come to Punch Drunk Boxing. So I dare her to go to It Is What It Is. I think the more that people be real, because I think that, and sometimes with boxing, you got to save these fighters from themselves. You know what I'm saying? They say it's a lonely sport. They are emotional creatures, men and female, in the sport of boxing. I've met too many guys. They are highly emotional too in the sport of boxing. But I think that her being real and calling her out like this, it'll humble her. You know what I'm saying? It'll humble her. Like, I'm tired of these people staying shut with her. You know what I'm saying? Tell her the truth. You great at what you do. But stop with this. You could beat men stuff and stuff like that. Stop it. Like, none of that. You know what's sad is that many people don't disrespect her in boxing. Men don't disrespect her in boxing. Tell me a male fighter that goes and attack her. She's the one that goes and attack others. You know what I'm saying? She's the one. Oh, I could be Jake Paul. And then Jake Paul had to troll her. And Gervonta Tank Davis had to troll her. And Keith Thurman has to answer some questions like, yo, can you beat Claressa Shields? And he has to be like, I don't hit a woman. And Rolly's saying, I don't hit a woman and stuff like that. Like, it's very cringy. And she keeps going and she keeps going. And nobody checks her in interviews. Fight Hype. You got a big platform. You got a million. You don't got to eat everything that she's saying. And all y'all platforms, y'all don't got to eat. And speak up. If you got a boxing channel, speak up. You know what I'm saying? She thinks that her being this, creating this villain role, in which I don't think that she's creating a villain role. I think this is who she is. She thinks that she's going to sell like Mayweather. She thinks the more that people hate me, the more I will sell. I'll say this. Claressa Shields, start knocking out women in the ring. I'm gonna give you what you need to do. And maybe, I'm gonna tell you like this, and maybe I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt in this. I'm gonna give Claressa Shields the benefit of the doubt in this. That if you start knocking out women, because you don't knock them out, you only got 3 knockouts in your whole career. 3 knockouts. Guess what? Layla Ali only had 3 fights that she didn't get a knockout. That's how much is a separation between Layla Ali and Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields, her whole career, got 3 knockouts. Layla Ali, she only had 3 fights that she didn't get a knockout. She's 24 wins, 21 KO. She only had 3 fights that didn't get a knockout. So I'm going to say this. Claressa, if you start knocking out women, right? Even they don't even got to be rank. You know what I'm saying? Because you're already fighting women that are not even 100% professional. They're 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door, especially in your division, in the heavyweight division, in which none of the girls in the heavyweight division is ranked. Go check it out yourself. Hey, yo, anybody go fact check me. The heavyweight division is so bad. It's the worst division of all sports in the sport of boxing. Male or female, the women heavyweight division, none of the women are even ranked. It's not even a rank. They don't even rank that division. So when she be, I'm a 3-division world champion, I'm a heavyweight, ain't nobody in the heavyweight division, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, they gave her the chance to fight for the light heavyweight and the heavyweight because ain't nobody in those divisions. So they gave her 2 belts from 2 divisions in which she never campaigned in, and they just gave it to her because it's ain't nobody up there. Go fact check it. if y'all think I'm lying. If Claressa Shields start knocking out girls, she will create an illusion in which that illusion, then we could have a conversation based of the illusion, because you're looking incredibly unstoppable to the point people are saying, damn, how would she do versus a man? At least, so I say to Claressa Shields, at least create the illusion. If you knock out these girls like Mike Tyson was knocking out dudes, it creates the illusion of people saying how or question, oh, yo, well, how you think Claressa would do versus a man? Damn, I think she might have a chance, because the illusion. See, ladies and gentlemen, illusion and perception sells just as much as reality, especially in today's world. If you understand what I'm trying to say, illusion and perception sells just like reality. In today's world with social media, where you can have perception and AI, and there's a lot of videos out there that people don't even know if it's real or fake. It's too many now. I mean, I think it's getting carried away. Too many AI videos, and I have to say, is this a real video or Grunk? Is this a real video? Like, it's getting too carried away now. But we're living in that type of world of perception is the new reality, right? So, Claressa Shields, how about your next 3 fights? You're still young. You're 30 years old, 30 plus years old. Create an illusion. Knock these girls in the first round. That's Mike Tyson's illusion. I mean, it's reality, but Mike Tyson created that illusion. You remember back in the days when people used to be like, yo, would you get punched in the face by Mike Tyson for $1 million? And you actually was thinking about it? Y'all remember? Yo, would you get punched in the face by Mike Tyson and for $1 million? And you had to think about it? Like, damn, man, am I going to be alive to even enjoy the $1 million? You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to still have my face? You feel me? Because he created an illusion throughout his performances that he could be any human man in the world. You know why? Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, nearly as a 60-year-old man, sold out Dallas Stadium, 73,000 plus, and the most viewed boxing event of this time. Do you know why? Because when Mike Tyson was working out in training leading up to a Jake Paul fight, the illusion of what Mike Tyson was is what sold the people today. That old man sold, and the way he was working out and looked at Rip, and people was like, yo, that's Mike Tyson. Yo, Mike Tyson gonna kill Jake Paul, yo. Mike Tyson gonna get, and then Mike Tyson smacked Jake Paul in that press conference like, oh shit, yo, Mike Tyson. And it gave you the illusion that Mike Tyson could even be the heavyweights today, that near 60-year-old man, because the illusion of what that man did is the longevity of the baddest man of the planet. What Mike Tyson did and how he did it is what keeps Mike Tyson going. Everywhere he goes, they think about how he destroyed men. That's embedded in our mind and our illusion and the aura of Mike Tyson, that Mike Tyson could get knocked out by Lennox Lewis and could lose to Evander Holyfield. But if you put Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson today on Times Square, more 90% of the people would, or maybe 98% of the people will run to Mike Tyson. And he lost to Lennox Lewis and he lost to Evander Holyfield. But none of those fighters left that aura, left that impression like Mike Tyson. So I would say to Claressa Shields, you want people to take your delusion serious, then create the illusion. Knock out the women that's in front of you, like Mike Tyson knocked out the men. And maybe when you say, I could be Rolly, maybe she got a chance. I mean, Rolly knock out, but maybe, I mean, damn. But Claressa, you ain't even knocking out women. You ain't even giving women a nosebleed, bro. You're not even giving women a nosebleed. You're not even knocking out the registered nurse to fight before the fight, before you had with Franchon Crew de Jour. You can't even knock out Franchon Crew de Jour, and a girl that you already beat since you was like 15, 16 years old, and you still can't knock her out. You got her number. That was the 5th time you stepping in the ring with Franchon Crew de Jour, and you still can't knock her out. You can't give a something different. Amanda Serrano got one more fight to tie Christy Martin's record. You talking about you the greatest of all time. You know near the greatest of all time. You can't even leave the greatest of all time impression. Claressa Shields can't even give us. Can anybody give me a performance that you be like, damn, yo, this was a Muhammad Ali, Sonny Liston performance. This was a Mike Tyson versus Spinks and Larry Holmes performance. This was even a Bud Crawford versus a Earl Spence performance. This was, the back and forth. I'm sorry. This was Mayweather versus Corrales or Mayweather versus Gotti performance. This was Manny Pacquiao versus Margarito, Manny Pacquiao versus Cotto, Manny Pacquiao versus Oscar De La Hoya, Oscar De La Hoya versus Julio Cesar Chavez. Man, this is something incredible. This is Hearn. This is Hagler versus Hearns. This is Sugar Ray Leonard versus Duran making Duran quit. Give me a fight. Give me a performances that tells me that you're the greatest woman of all time. Not one. Not one. You're not. You're not. You're not in the ring, nor you're not outside of the ring. You are just a walking algorithm. And because people like chaos and people like drama, people like that is the new entertainment. That's what people are remembering you by. People, your legacy right now, Claressa Shields, the number one legacy right now outside of your coining the GWO, is that you are with the married man, the man upstairs, the gigolo upstairs in the bedroom that still haven't got a divorce. That is what's trending. That's it. That's who you are right now. That's what's leading the way in your career right now. That's your relevancy right now. Papoose and that relationship. That's it. And your career and put it this way, your performances, not your legacy, not your accomplishment, your performances is second. Is you and the gigolo. That's what's trending. That's what got other hip-hop podcasts, hip-hop boxing channels, or other channels speaking about you. There's not a lot of boxing channels that are speaking about you. It's not. If you really look at a lot of boxing channels, they're not speaking about Claressa. I don't want to talk about that shit. And then because they don't want to get into that Papoose and all that stuff and the Remy Ma and all that shit. That's what you're trending. When Katie Taylor trends, it's because of what she does in the ring. When Amanda Serrano trends, it's what she does in the ring. Elevate boxing. Alicia Baumgartner is trending because her anticipating matchup and the way that she promotes herself is ladylike. It's not sluts. It's not like a slut. No. It's not how she's trending. And every other woman, Ronda Rousey, is trending because she's about to get into the octagon. Francis Ngannou is trending because it's what he's going to do in the octagon. Anthony Joshua is trending right now. It's because he's back in the gym after, God rest his soul, his friends passed away in that car accident. All these fighters are trending because even Gervonta Tank Davis is trending because he's going to go back inside the ring. Devin Haney is trending because he's going to sign with Rolly Romero to fight Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero is trending because you're saying that you could beat Rolly Romero, but Rolly Romero is talking about Devin Haney. You talking about Rolly. Now, what I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I'm gonna tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen. If you know hip hop, as much as I said the gigolo upstairs, I'm a vouch for him in this. Papoose was one of the most respected underground rappers or artists. Papoose is a respected artist. I'm not gonna say that he's a main street artist. He's not one of the best, but Papoose prior to his relationship, Claressa Shields, people saw him with respect. When it came with Papoose, the craft, respect. Underground, respect. His relationship with others in the industry, respect. His relationship, it had a unique respect. A unique respect because he held this woman down, in which many can identify. A lot of men won't identify doing the same thing that Papoose did, holding his woman down. So it gave Papoose another level of respect as a man, and women was respecting him in the industry and all that stuff, in the gossip world, in the hip hop world, and all of that. Papoose, with all that respect, being with this woman and the situation and how this woman is, she's dirtying your legacy. She's dirtying your respect. Now you truly look like un pendejo, Papoose, like un pendejo. You know what a pendejo is? You from Brooklyn. You got a lot of Spanish friends. Now you looking like how she got you out there cooking you a microwave meal. You just look soft. She make you look weak, my brother. And don't tell me, I don't want to hear, oh, I don't give a fuck about nothing. No, you give a fuck. You care. You care. You got children. You got other people that represents you as well. You represents them. This is all wrong for you. Let me tell you like this. If 50 Cent wanted to slaughter you like that, man, it's so many avenues that man could go to just roast your ass, and the world will laugh and nobody will even take your rippity rap shit serious. Let's be real. All this because of Claressa. All this. That's all I'm saying, folks. Let me know what y'all think. If I was Papoose, man, get your New York cap on, act like a New Yorker or something like that. Act like a alpha male. Stop being a beta male and pull that woman back from embarrassing herself, because while she's embarrassing herself, she's embarrassing you. Yeah, she's embarrassing you. And let me tell you like this, being in that situation, your wife is looking at you like, I don't even want this dude back. Your wife ain't gonna take you back, my brother. And even if she want, man, even if you had a chance or nothing like that, man, you losing your chance messing with this shit, because she's making you look out there look like you. She's making you look weak, my brother. You a beta male, un gigolo, my brother. That's like when Claressa said, and Papoose ain't getting no money off of me. So think about this, she even threw you under the bus because she wants to make believe that this is that. She wants to make believe that Papoose is not getting no percentage off, that the relationship is authentic. It has nothing to do with business. It has nothing to do with that. That's why she said, in my opinion, that's why she said that Papoose is not getting no percentage off. How you figure if Papoose has a position in win records, what makes you think that he's not getting a percentage off? So you think that Papoose is doing this for fun? No, he is that brought win records on the table. And put it this way, if Papoose ain't getting nothing off of you, then he is a pendejo and a beta male to the 10th power, the biggest beta male that we ever had in this culture. You better get a fucking percentage working with that. You better get a percentage working with that. You better. You better get a percentage, man.
You can't handle the truth.
Hold on. Kitty. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, shout out to everybody. Cal in the building. Kitty in the building. What's good? Adam in the building. What's good? Mrs. Panamania in the building. What's good? Dímelo, mi gente. But yeah, man, she just she's not gonna shut up because she got a bunch of yes people around her. You know what I'm saying? There got to be more people like Shannon Sharpe that when she does an interview, people be like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. Gilly the kid, you know how to crack jokes. When you get her back in that million and wallow, you guys know how to crack jokes. Be real with her, man. Tell her the truth, man. They will knock your ass out. Shut up, woman. As a matter of fact, I don't want to do an interview with you, man. You wasting my time. That's what I want people to say. You're wasting our time. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to Bellevue Hospital, go to Bellevue Hospital. And let the people over there in Bellevue Hospital talk to you. Let the people in Bellevue Hospital talk to you. That's what people need to say. And Chad Ochocinco, the next time that you with Claressa Shields, I want you to say the truth. Because Chad Ochocinco, he's funny, but he held back, bro. He held back. It was kind of sad. Good looking out for Shannon Sharpe not to hold back. Then it would have been whack. Yeah, let's see a knockout. Tina, tell her, let's see a knockout. Give us the illusion. Get a knockout. Who's going to be your next opponent? Matter of fact, you know one thing that they didn't talk about? They should have been like, yo, fight Shadeja Green. Fight Shadeja Green. Say her name, the Boogie Woman. Huh? And I think it will be a great fight. And Claressa Shields has the skills to even beat Shadeja Green. I think that Shadeja Green has the skills to. She ain't gonna get bullied by no Claressa Shields the way that Claressa Shields bullying her French on Crew de Jeune. And I think that's what it is. I think that French on Crew de Jeune, she got a lot of pride, but the thing is, Claressa just got her number. You know what I'm saying? Claressa's comfortable fighting French on Crew de Jeune. She ain't comfortable fighting no Shadeja Green. Shadeja Green beat the only woman that beat Claressa Shields. If you want to go with the triangle theory. He said they kiss ass. That's why Wendy Williams missed. Facts. Shout out to Wendy Williams. Hopefully she get her health back. But that's good. I think, to be honest, that is going to give Shannon Sharpe even more credibility right now. Because see, I wasn't looking at the nightcap like that. I like Shannon Sharpe. I like his podcast. I just don't get, what I'm saying? I don't watch everything. But that is going to make me want to watch Shannon Sharpe even more when he has a guest. Because now I'll be like, all right, he's not going to hold back. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good. Sometimes you hold back in certain relationships. In certain relationships, you want to hold on to relationships. You want to give certain people the benefit of the doubt, especially people, because everybody got to understand, especially a guy like Shannon Sharpe, that he does got a platform. That's one of the things that Claressa Shields, she made sense in that. Yeah, you're going to get mad with people that got a platform and got and it's high traffic and stuff like that, because you could alter, or you could alter how people could think, or you could how you say, what's the word? You could dictate a thought, a narrative, an opinion, and make that opinion a wide opinion, right? So I can understand why people do get mad when there's a criticism, a constructive criticism about them, and then there's going to be a whole lot of people that think the same way as the host. So I understand that. But there's one thing that Claressa Shields and other athletes needs to understand, that also this is people's job, podcasting, boxing, content creation and stuff like that. And the only credibility that, Shannon Sharpe and Chad, they football players. He's a Hall of Fame, so that's his credibility. But when this line of work, if you want to call it work, right? The only credibility that we have is this mic. That's it. That's the only credibility that we have. My voice. You know how many people tell me in boxing, yo, Punch, yo, you funny, yo, you good, but you know what I'm saying? You're gonna burn bridges because you too raw. I'm like, look, just let me know when I'm lying. If I could be as raw, if I'm lying, then I take accountability and responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I can understand that sometimes it's not what I say, it's how I say it. But let me know when I'm lying. If I'm lying, then crucify me for it. You know what I'm saying? Then hold me accountable. Yeah, if I'm lying. But if I'm keeping it real, because I could say that Claressa Shields is one of the greatest of all time, but I could also say that she got a lousy character that a lot of people don't like. And she got a mouth and she got an attitude that people just don't like. And not everybody got to like everybody. But, you know what I'm saying? Her respect level, people that is dwindling. People are not looking at her as a joke more. She's a punchline right now. She could punch, but she's the biggest punchline in content creation, in social media. She's the biggest punchline now. And that's what it is. And it has really nothing to do with what she does inside the ring. It had everything to do with character. And to be the greatest of all time, character is one of the main ingredients to be the greatest of all time. Character. Muhammad Ali showed character, even in the midst of his trash talk and how he jokes for people. But that man had character. That man has character. Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time. Wayne Gretzky, one of the greatest of all time. So at the end of the day, y'all already know this. Punch Drunk Boxing. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't become a member to the channel, become a member to the channel. Tomorrow we back at it, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be talking more about boxing. Let's see what's going to be trending. Hopefully they can secure that deal with Rolly Romero and Devin the Dream Haney. Fight that's going to be coming up. You already know Keith Fontaine Thurman versus Sebastian Fundora. That's going to be a hell of a fight. Amazon Prime. You got, again, shout out to Most Valuable Promotion. Shout out to Netflix. Ronda Rousey is back in the octagon. Francis Ngannou back. Shout out to Nakisa. Shout out to Jake Paul. Shout out to Jordan Maldonado. Shout out to all the ladies. We got Alicia Baumgartner going to be back in the ring as well. It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. Who else? Dubois gonna be back in the ring. What else we got? What we got next? Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder. That's gonna be a goodie. Hopefully, this thing between Jerome Bruce Ennis and Virgil Ortiz could have its resolution. Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be back in the ring. Hopefully he get back in the ring and secure that deal with Pitbull Cruz, the rematch. The Charlo brothers going to be back in the ring. Shout out to my guy, Boo Boo Andre. Boo Boo Andre is back training. He's trying to get a fight. Hopefully he gets a fight. Jamal Charlo probably going to be fighting Resendiz. So there's a lot of things to look forward to in the sport of boxing. We got Floyd Mayweather right back in the mix. Going to be facing Manny Pacquiao in September. He got exhibitions. So boxing 2026 is going to be an historic year. And hopefully we have an historic year on my channel as well. Love y'all. Hope everybody have a wonderful night. Tomorrow we back 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, 8:30 p.m. 8 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all already know, man. Send me if y'all want me to talk about certain things. Put that on the chat. Put that on the comment. Love y'all. God bless. Wait, God first, everything second. We're brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. You already know, man. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. We out of here.